Hi everybody and welcome back to another video from the EdTech Teacher. In today's video, we are going to share with you six awesome features of Google Slides. Google Slides is a magnificent tool to use for students and for teachers. But sometimes there are some really cool features that you might not be aware of. So today in this video, we're going to go through and show you just 6 awesome features of Google Slides that you can use in your classroom. All right, let's have a look at awesome feature number 1 of using Google Slides. And that is the ability to easily change the size and orientation of your slides to create the presentation you require. This is fantastic if you're looking at creating workbooks, infographics, posters, manuals, worksheets, anything that you can think of, you can actually create using Google Slides. So at the moment on my screen, you can see that I am on the Google Slides homepage. Now, there's a couple of really easy ways to get to Google Slides. We can go through G Drive and access it that way, but we can also go a couple of other ways. To do that, we head up to our Omnibox, otherwise known as our address bar, and we have a couple of options that we can use here. We can type in slides.google.com, and it's going to take us to the Slides homepage where we can create a new presentation, or we can type in slides.new, which is going to open up a brand new presentation ready for us to use. So I'm going to go up to my Omnibox and I'm going to type in slides.new to go straight to my presentation. So here is a blank presentation that we would open if we were using Google Slides for the first time or to create a new presentation. Now, a really awesome feature of Google Slides is the ability to change your size, your slide size, and the orientation. So let me show you how to do that. To do that is really easy. We head up to the File tab at the top here, and then we're going to head down to Page Setup and click on Page Setup. Now, when you arrive in Page Setup, you'll notice that it's on widescreen 16:9. That is the default size of the slides that Google have implemented. But we can actually change this to meet our particular presentation needs. To do that, we're going to click on the drop-down button here, and we're going to head to Custom. Now, when we're in Custom, there's a couple of really different and cool options that we can choose when it comes to deciding what kind of size we're looking for our slides. We can have them in inches, centimeters, points, or pixels. Now, because I am based in Australia, and obviously we use the metric system, I'm going to head to centimeters and show you how we can create a page in centimeters. Now, if you're not sure what the page sizes are, just go to Google, look them up, and you'll be able to find them. Otherwise, just experiment to see if you can find something that you're looking for. Just be aware that if you're going to print them, you need to make sure that you're meeting those paper sizes from your various countries. So I'm going to create an A3 piece of paper here. So I'm going to go, and I've Googled this because I don't know the exact dimensions, but it is 29.7 centimeters by 42 centimeters. So I'm going to type that in just as it appears on Google, and I'm going to press apply. Now, this has given me a portrait-sized A3 piece of paper that I can now use for my particular presentation. Maybe I'm creating a poster for my students. Maybe I'm creating a poster for my colleagues, or I'm creating something to share with my community. You can do this by creating and looking at the various sizing options that you have available in Google Slides. As I mentioned, just be careful of slide sizes if you are planning to print them. Obviously, if you choose some random size, you may not be able to print that with a normal printer in your school or home office. So go and have a look at how easy it is to change the size and orientation of your slides to create that perfect presentation. So simple, and it's the first awesome feature that we're sharing with you today about Google Slides. All right, so in the last part of this video, awesome feature number 1 of Google Slides was looking at how we can change our slide and size orientations so that we can create the perfect presentation. Now we're going to move on to awesome feature number 2, and that is the ability to easily insert various media, including images, videos, and audio into our presentations. So let me show you how easy it is to make our presentations go from very stale and kind of, a little bit boring to something much more interactive and engaging. So let's head up and let's add an image to start with. We're going to head up to our taskbar and we're going to click on Insert. Then we're going to go to Image. Now there's a variety of ways that you can add images into Google Slides. You can upload from your computer, you can search the web, you can upload from Drive, Photos, by a URL, or you can actually use the camera on your device to take a photo of a particular object or person or setting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up here and I'm going to upload an image from my computer. So it's going to take me to my downloads and I'm going to choose this one here, which is the EdTech teacher logo because it's nice and easy, and I'm going to go open and it's going to insert it into my presentation. Now I can do a whole range of things here. I can adjust the size to make it bigger. I can move it around. There's also a range of formatting options here. I can choose the position, the size and rotation. I can recolor it if I would like to. I can change some of the adjustments in terms of transparency, brightness, or contrast. A whole range of different tools that I can use when I insert a picture into my Google Slides document. How cool is that? I can even animate it here. How cool is that? Some really cool things that you can do with Google Slides when it comes to inserting an image into your presentation. Right, I'm just going to delete that image and I'm going to show you how we can insert a video. So we're going to go back to our Insert tab and I'm going to head down here to Video. Now again, there's a couple of ways that you can insert video. You can search on YouTube, you can search and include a URL here, paste a URL, or you can find a video that is in your Google Drive. So let's go to YouTube here, and I'm going to go the 12 tech tips of Christmas. Sorry if you're watching this and it's not Christmas time. Let's go and search that up. Hopefully it's going to find the 12 tech tips of Christmas from the EdTech teacher, and it certainly has, which is fantastic. So I'm going to click on this one here, the first one, day 9, and I'm going to click select, and that is now going to insert that video into my Google Slides document. Now, again, I can do some adjusting here. I can change the size of this so that it fits my slide, and it might look a little bit blurry, but don't stress because it will, in the background, work all of those kinks out so that when you play it, it is nice and clear. We can select a start and ending time if you only want to show part of it. We can mute the audio if you just want to have it playing in the background. And again, we can complete and go and play with a couple of different options when it comes to that particular function and adding a video. I'm a big believer in adding videos to our lessons to engage our students and to solidify concepts. So go and have a look at inserting videos into your Google Slides documents. It's really, really easy. And the final one is adding some audio. So we're going to go back to Insert and we can go to the Audio tab. Again, we can get some audio off our Drive, which is where we will need to access that from. So make sure that any audio that you have created is accessible through your Drive. I'm going to go and select this one here, and it's going to insert that audio into my slide, nice and easy, and it's showing me here that my playbacks are on click. I can choose it automatically, I can loop it, and again, I've got those other options there as well. So now if I am playing this particular presentation in presentation mode, you will actually see that if we click on that particular icon there, it will actually play that particular recording for you. How easy is that? 3 awesome ways to insert media into your presentations to make them much more visually appealing and engaging for students, colleagues, or even your school community. Another awesome feature of Google Slides. All right, so far we've looked at how we can change our slide and orientation size in Google Slides. We've looked at how we can insert images, videos, and audio into our slides. Now let's go and check out the template gallery, which is available in Google Slides. So sometimes we want to create a presentation, we want to create something using Google Slides, but we don't know where to start. And rather than starting from fresh, we can actually head to the amazing template gallery and check out some already constructed templates that we can use and then manipulate for our own purposes. So at the moment, I'm currently on my slides homepage, so slides.google.com, and I'm going to head over here to the tab here that has templates gallery, and I'm going to click on this. Then you can see here there's a whole suite of different templates that you can use and access that you can create a really marvelous presentation from. This can be your starting point. As I mentioned, you can go in, you can adjust, you can manipulate, you can create something that is yours from one of these templates. So we can start off with our blank template. Obviously, that is where we're going to create and design, but then we've got a whole range of different options here. There are some called personal, we've got a general presentation, big ideas, photo albums, we've got something to do with weddings, recipe books, portfolios, lookbooks, party invites, yearbooks. So many different types of presentations that we can use to create a fantastic Google Slides document. So I'm going to go down this one here to flashcards. Let's open flashcards and have a look at this template. We know that flashcards are fantastic, especially if we're doing something that requires students to memorize information or to have a good grasp on information. And here we've got some flashcards. How cool do these look? So we can use these to help our students understand and grasp those concepts that we are teaching them. So that's one really awesome template that you can access from the Google Slides template gallery. They're a really great way to help you get started when you're just not quite sure what you are looking for, what you want to do, or where you want to go. So go and check out the Slides Templates Gallery if you're a little bit stuck when you're starting a brand new project using Google Slides. All right, awesome feature number 4 of Google Slides is a feature that is represented across the whole Google suite of applications, and that's the ability to provide real-time feedback to your students or to your colleagues. And it's really easy to do this, and it's a really great way to make your feedback much more interactive and instant, and also much more accessible for students. If you're like me, I have terrible handwriting. You would not believe it, but my handwriting is shocking because obviously I love my EdTech and I love my digital products, so my handwriting skills have just fallen by the wayside. So if I provide feedback to students, sometimes it's very difficult for them to interpret and read what I am providing in my feedback to them. So I really like and prefer to provide feedback digitally. And in Google Slides, it's really easy to provide specific feedback about various parts of a slide deck using the feedback option. So I'm currently in my flashcards slide deck from my previous section of this video looking at the templates gallery. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to provide feedback to your students. So I'm going to say that this whole slide is great, but it needs a little bit more information. So to do that, what I'm going to do is head up here to this button here that looks like a bit of a text message icon. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to then click on Add a Comment. So you can see that it has now put a yellow box right around this whole slide. So I'm referring to this whole slide specifically in the comment that I am about to provide this particular person. So you can just add a comment, or you can actually add people to the comment so that they get notifications about this particular feedback. So I'm going to add myself. I'm going to assign it to that particular person so that they can see that feedback and they can mark it as completed so that we can recognize that they have actually looked at that feedback and taken that feedback on board to improve their work. So I'm going to write something here. This is great, but how about we add some more information about the topic? Oops. And then we're going to click assign, and it's going to assign that particular piece of feedback to this person. So I can share this with just one person and allow them to comment or edit, or I can turn link sharing on and anyone with the link can comment. That might be really great if you're doing something collaborative with your faculty, your school team, your professional learning network, and you want them to provide you with some feedback. So I'm going to press comment here, and now we can see that this particular user, and I know it's telling me that they can't load that particular user. I almost called myself a loser then, but it's not. But you can see how easy it is to provide that feedback there. So let's go to another slide, and let's say we want to specifically talk about this box just here. Maybe we want to talk about this one here. Again, I go and click on the element that I would like to provide the feedback on. I come up the top, I click on comment, and now you can see that this particular comment or this particular piece of feedback is going to relate to this part here. So I might be like, can we just change the name of this section? This time I haven't assigned it to anyone specifically, but obviously we know that that might be something that we need to think about. We can also then click here as marking it as resolved, so that is being completed, and there's some more options there that we can access. So going and having a look at how you can provide real-time feedback to your students, your colleagues, basically anyone using Google Slides is a fantastic feature of this fantastic tool already, providing real-time, instantaneous feedback using a digital method in Google Slides. So go and check it out today and see how it can make your life a little bit easier when it comes to providing feedback to your students. All right, let's head on to awesome feature number 5 of Google Slides, and that is using the G Suite Marketplace to find a range of add-ons to enhance your slide presentation or your project. Now, add-ons are fantastic because they expand and enhance the presentation that you have created. Now, add-ons might be something new that you haven't heard of before. Add-ons might be something that you're very familiar with, but I think they're a fantastic way to improve your presentation. So let's go and have a look at how easy it is to explore the range of add-ons available in the G Suite Marketplace so that you can create your presentation. So I'm in my new slide deck here, so I've just gone to slides.new again, and I'm going to head up here and click on the add-ons tab. Now there's a variety of options here. You can go to the Creator Studio if you are somebody that is using Creator Studio, and you can use those add-ons. Otherwise, we're going to head down here to Get Add-ons if we don't have any add-ons connected to our Google Slides already. So when you get into the G Suite Marketplace, you can see there's a whole range of awesome add-ons that you can use with Google Slides. There are literally thousands of them that you can go and access. Obviously, some might be better than others, but that's up to you to go and have a look at. Now, when you click on something, so let's go and have a look at Pear Deck here. We can then get some information before we decide whether or not we're going to add that particular add-on to our slide deck. So we've got some images there. We've got an overview here. We can read more information to see if this particular add-on does what I'm looking for. You can look at some reviews here. They don't look so great there for Pear Deck, but I'm sure they are, not necessarily representing Pear Deck as a whole. And to add this, we click on Install. We're going to need to give it permission by clicking Continue. It's going to go to the General Google account slide here to say that we're allowing it to access various parts of our device, and then it will add that particular add-on to our slide deck. So I'm going to click on Done here. I'm going to close that, and I'm going to show you how we can access that particular add-on. So we're going to head back to add-ons, and then you'll see that it's now appeared just here in our list. So we can now go here, open Pear Deck add-on. It's going to open it up here on the right-hand side of our page, and now we can use this particular add-on in our slide deck. Now, if you would like to find something specific that you're looking for when it comes to adding an add-on, we can do that really easily as well by heading up here to our search bar. So let's go and search for something to do with a mind map. Where everyone loves a good mind map, there's nothing there. So let's go. Oh, we're having no luck here. I'm going to go this one because I've seen this one already. A word cloud generator. Who doesn't love a good word cloud? Again, you can get in there. You can go and have a look. All right. This one is a Sheets add-on, a Docs add-on, a Forms add-on, and a Slides add-on. So it actually works across multiple Google applications. So go and have a look and explore the add-ons that are available through the G Suite Marketplace to enhance your slide presentation or your project and make it a little bit more engaging and appealing for your particular audience. All right, awesome feature number 6 of Google Slides is that you can actually download your Google Slide presentation from Google Slides to Microsoft PowerPoint, PDF, JPEG, PNG, etc. Okay, so you don't just have to restrict your slide presentation to the Google Slides format. We can actually use it in a variety of other ways based on whatever our needs are. So let me show you how we can do that. So I'm in just a presentation that I've created for my Year 9 English class. I'm going to head up to the File tab, and then I'm going to go down to the Download tab here. You can see that I have a variety of options that I can select if I would like to convert or change my presentation to another format. So we might work in a school that is predominantly Microsoft, and maybe you're that one person that loves Google and Google Slides. Now, sometimes people have trouble getting into Google Slides. They use their personal email addresses rather than their school email addresses, which requires you to approve access. It gets messy. So sometimes when I know that I'm going to be away and I am a Google Slides user, I will often convert my presentation to PowerPoint because I know that it's much easier for someone to plug a USB into a computer and get a PowerPoint up rather than them going to slides sometimes. So you can actually convert your presentation to PowerPoint by heading over here and clicking on Microsoft PowerPoint. It's going to convert my presentation and save it as a PowerPoint, which is much easier sometimes to share with other people if you are away. So that's the first way that we can also use Google Slides in a different way. Let's go and have a look at downloading some parts of our document in some different ways. We can download it as a PDF document if you would like to share it in, by email with your colleagues or students. So you can do that as well. So that is really easy and it opens it up as a PDF document. Now we can also create JPEG and PNG images if we would like to create a particular image, or we're wanting to do something such as creating infographics or posters. So you can see here that this one that I'm currently hovering over is a JPEG, and it's going to create a JPEG of the current slide. So this first slide here, my title page for my presentation, is now a JPEG image. Obviously, if I want to go and get another JPEG image for another particular slide, I just go and click on that slide, head to File, head to Download, and then do that again. You can also do the same with a PNG, okay, if you are looking at creating a PNG file. So there's some really easy ways that you can actually download your presentation, or you can save your presentation in different ways using Google Slides. So it's not just restricted to being a presentation format. You can actually use Google Slides for a variety of different projects or presentations for your particular need. So go and have a look at how you can use Google Slides in a variety of ways, from converting to PowerPoint, creating a PDF, downloading as a PNG or a JPEG file. Really simple way to use Google Slides. Well, that is the sixth and final awesome feature of Google Slides. If you haven't worked it out, Google Slides is like a Swiss Army knife. There are so many things that you can do with it. It's not just about a presentation. You can do so much more with Google Slides. Well, I hope you found these 6 awesome features of Google Slides to be really useful, and you go and have a look at trying at least one of these 6, if not all of them, in your classroom today. My name is Tristan. I am the creator of the EdTech Teacher, and thank you so much for joining us in this video today. We appreciate all of your support, and please stay listening so that you can go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I would love it if you would come and join us in the EdTech Teacher family. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thanks very much for listening. Thank you so much for watching this video from the EdTech Teacher. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up so that you can tell other people just how amazing the videos and tutorials are from the EdTech Teacher. And if you haven't done so already, we would love it if you would head over here and click the red subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget that once you've subscribed to our channel, to click the notification bell so that you are notified when new videos are added to our channel. We are so grateful that you've taken the time to watch one of our videos, and we hope you come back very soon. Thanks very much from the EdTech Teacher.